Hi everybody.
Hi.
We just want to give you a quick update because we know it's been forever. I think like the rest of the world, COVID-19 has disrupted our plans for the year. Right now we should have been in South Africa doing a leadership course with YWAM, but we're still here in sunny MARROMEU, trying our best to respond to the disruption that COVID-19 has caused. One of the things that has happened is that the churches in the area have closed, and that's a good thing. We support that, but we were concerned that people were not going to be able to access the Bible and spiritual food that they would normally get through going to church. And so one of the things that we've done is start a radio program. So this goes out twice a week, and it's like a short service. We have a time of worship and prayer and a short message. And we're working with lots of different churches and different groups in the area, and we're really praying and hoping that it can be a way of uniting the church in MARROMEU during this time, that it can be a way that we can support and encourage each other, and that we can reach people who would normally go to church but also who would not normally go to church, and that in this time when there's a lot of anxiety and worry and concern about the future, we can share the message of the love of God. So it's something that we're quite excited about.
And in addition to looking at the spiritual needs of our community, we're also trying to respond to the physical and the health side of things. One of the ways that we've been able to do that is to provide some teaching surrounding COVID-19, the common methods of transmission, the importance of hand washing, coughing in the right way, all of these things that you guys are well familiar with by now, but most of our friends and neighbors are not. So we've been able to teaching with our staff who are looking after the widows group. We've also been able to do some teaching with the widows themselves so that they can learn that, and then with some of the workers who are here at the base, and also with the children that are part of our team. So trying to meet with these small groups and pass on that information, which we think will be useful to them and will make a difference to their health. We've also been trying to give a bit of extra food to the widows this month so they're not having to go out as much into the community. And we've been able to have masks made for our staff, for our elderly people. Very, very nice, very fashionable. And also for, we're making quite a big bunch for the local hospital here in MARROMEU. We've also been able to give out 200 mosquito nets to the local hospital because malaria continues to be a problem despite COVID-19. So we are hoping that all of these things are things that can actually make a difference to the health of our community. We want to keep doing the small things that we can, that we hope will make a big difference in the long run.
So we just want to say to those of you who are living in countries that have been more affected by COVID-19 so far, that we as a team have been praying for you regularly, and I hope that encourages you, and we hope that you can join us in continuing to pray for Mozambique. And along those lines, we just want to share one final prayer point for Mozambique. We would love it if you could pray with us for the province of Cabo Delgado. It's one of the northern provinces, so it's quite far from where we are, but it's one of the spots where there's been positive cases of COVID-19, so they're having to deal with that. But also, it's an area where there's a lot of conflict and unrest because of some Islamic extremists in the area. And so we'd really love it if we could pray about that. There's a YWAM team in the area that have just moved to the area not too long ago. So pray for them, for their protection, and that God will use them and continue to guide them in their ministries there.
So thanks guys for tuning in, for listening to us, and for praying for us. Thank you for supporting us. We know that Mozambique is one of the countries that doesn't have that many cases so far, but the number is growing, and access to testing is limited, and the healthcare system is already struggling to cope with the health needs that are already part of the daily life of most Mozambicans. So we know that there could be some challenges ahead. We ask that you would continue to pray for us, for MARROMEU, and for all of Mozambique. And we just want to say that from our quarantined house to yours, we hope you are well, and we will see you later.
Bye.
Bye. What if we wear our masks for the whole thing? It's very fitting, isn't it?
I'm just not sure it's necessary. There's
Yep.
no one else around. Who are you protecting?
Well, it's like appropriate for this moment, isn't it? Fine.